Nice.
That's a 27. Well, no more burgers for me. For perception.
Solomon. So I'll set the scene. All right. This, you guys are. We'll just say south to make it easy. The south end of this very long, beautifully carved stone table. The beautiful wooden chairs. It's about 15, 16. Yeah, 16 around the table. Plates are set up. Excuse me. You're pretty far away from lots of things. There's a building with 200 feet to the west. You're on a hill overlooking. You just see darkness. It kind of looks like a city down below. This hooded figure at the northern end of the table, talking and standing with you, ended up appearing behind you and teleporting back to the northern part. This figure, in the instant that you guys you tried teleporting away, your actual body, you like realizing your actual bodies are here, wherever here is.
Am I awake or not?
I'll get to that in just 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
I gotta build the suspense.
I gotta let you set the scene.
As your bodies begin to materialize in here, that hooded figure begins to change and shift and alter. Where like there was this brown cape trailing behind him. Now you see these two dark purple bat-like wings encompassing the figure, two black horns poking out from like where the head would be as the wings begin to unfold. Carlo, fight, flight, or freeze. You decide to fight. So you send the missile. Solomon, you begin to run towards your object that's floating above the table that you need. Flying towards it. It's like slow motion. You're moving, the rocket is moving parallel to you, starting to go further ahead of you. Your fingers reaching out. You, for a split hair second, notice that you're moving just slightly faster than what you normally do. Why is that? Less air resistance? As you touch the orb, kind of diving into a roll against landing on the table, grabbing it, standing up, booking it back. The rocket slams into the wings, and a large explosion goes off. Smoke fills the area, and you can't see the northern fourth of the table or anything that's there. The chairs have been like 5 chairs around the area have been blown away. There's a little bit of a shockwave, and as all of your guys' hair moves. Solomon, your hair, you don't feel it moving from the force of the explosion. All of you guys cover to not get hit by some of the wooden shrapnel that's being shot around. Cass, as you're finally coming to as what's happening, like all of you, reality, perception of time, everything is happening. It's slowed down for but a second, and now it's all caught up with you. Finally able to observe what's there, what's happening. You see this, it looks like a shadow of you, standing upright.
Who is this?
It looks like a shadow of you.
Who sees a shadow?
Oh, this is you. I guess all of you can see it.
Okay.
Cass, you're like the first to notice, as it's directly in front of you. And the shadow, you see the facial expressions. It looks very confused as to what's happening. It isn't really saying anything, but it is. Correct. You're right. You can. Millsy,
Yes.
your two drow friends have been launched to the sides, and what's his name? Your spider monkey.
Jaka?
Yeah, Jaka. You see, like he now has wings, and he's kind of just floating up above the smoke, and he is screaming angrily. No, there's also Cass. There's Shadow Cass that's standing immediately in front.
I think the
Cass.
clarification was that there's not a shadow anybody else, though.
Oh, correct.
There's not
Yeah,
a shadow.
like
Like, there's not a.
Just
right.
us. Okay.
Correct.
This makes things interesting.
Wow.
Okay. Well, Millsy's deal is he's trying to get a read on. Because before, all three of them were saying that, where all three of them looked like they were worried about him.
Yep.
And that's concerning. So, all Millsy's trying to do is, A, he's hiding behind Carlo. B, is he's trying to sense motive or something else to get a read on what they want him to do.
Right. Right on the sense motive.
And I realized that my sense motive sucks.
Does Solomon have the knife now?
He has holding the orb that has the knife inside of it.
Holding orb. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, Mimic just looks at him, absolutely horrified. He's like, "We are not taking that."
I don't think we have a choice.
Oh yes, we do. I am not taking that.
Millsy, as they're saying this, Jaka his facial expressions and the manner that he's screaming has switched from anger, and it's now sounding like panic. As he's just flying around, almost like an actual bat will. He'll pause and go in a different direction, very quickly above the area that is currently settling with smoke.
Okay, and the other two?
The other two, looking over, they are both in the process of moving rubble off of them from this explosion that just hit them.
Okay. Well, that's all Millsy's gonna spend his full action. Like, he's already hiding behind Carlo. That's gonna be his full turn, action, whatever. He's wanting to get that answer.
Yeah.
Did we roll initiative? Are we in initiative order right now?
We did not roll initiative, I don't think.
Yep, we're not in initiative.
Is there any enemy visible anymore?
There's just that smoke from the explosion that is starting to clear up.
DM, does the shadow look familiar to Cass, or?
Yes. It looks like you.
Okay, well,
So-
that's fair. I mean,
That's weird.
I've not seen this in this form. I
Not
don't
in this
think.
form. Nope.
So,
Cool.
we haven't grabbed the knife yet? I have the orb.
Solomon
Solomon has the orb.
has it.
Okay, let's
But it's-
go!
No!
I'm holding the orb in one hand and I'm trying to reach into it with the other.
It's not a fishbowl.
Going to attack against Solomon when he does that.
You're what?
I'm going to attack you.
You're going to attack the parole officer?
Yeah! You think I'm more scared of you than the goddess of nightmares?
I'm
No!
If she makes a move against him, I'm going to shoot her.
Alright, before this goes down, let me ask. Vote of the party. Are you guys okay if there's PvP? Because we had discussed that I won't ask this. Because I don't want a character dying, and then you not doing anything the rest of the session. So if you were okay, you'd what?
think we both prefer more PvP, but
Mhm.
Harlow has to keep him alive because that's his ticket to keeping his family alive.
I also prefer no
Right.
PvP, so.
It's always you
Yeah.
two.
So are you?
I didn't do anything.
You and your faces and you and your bird murder.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do prefer in general not to have PvP, especially deaths.
Yes.
but-
You can
Right.
settle this out, like without like trying to like physically harm him. Try and take it. If I feel like that is okay. If you guys are okay with that.
Okay, I could do
Wrestle-
something slightly less aggressive.
Wrestle it out of his hands and throw it.
I have an attachment on my gun.
Yeah.
But it's so PvP.
Have poison, no?
I will, instead of what I was going to do, I don't have any spells that are not super duper attacky, but also would be helpful. So I'll just go for a classic cackle and try to wrestle it away from him.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being willing to. You guys are awesome.
Adjust.
For
Yeah.
adjust and
That's
handle this.
I don't want to shoot anyone. I'm the key.
By the way, DM, so I think this is important for what she's about to try and do. I have a force field. Which sounds like, you know, those kids like, you can't touch me, I have a force field. But it's
Yeah.
I have a red force field. And what it does is it's invisible and it includes all my worn and carried items. And it blocks solids and liquids but not gases or light.
Okay. So, roll a. I would say roll an attack, an unarmed strike, to try and like knock this
Okay.
away from him. And you'll see what happens.
Would this be considered a grapple combat maneuver or a disarm combat maneuver?
Oh, this would be probably disarm. Yeah, this
Great.
would be a disarm.
Cool, just checking because I have a +4 to disarms on top of my regular thing, so we'll see.
Nice.
I'll just knock into your force field so hard that you still drop it.
This against my
Combat maneuver DC. Yes.
okay.
That's
Oh.
5.
What's your
Does it?
combat maneuver AC?
Ugh!
Oh. So Mimic, as you go in, you've heard some of these conversations as have been broadcasted of what's actually going on with you, why you hear that key maybe not supposed to be where you've been told it's supposed to be. Just another pawn once again. You go and run at Solomon, trying to just take it away after your small conversation. Sorry, I'm getting cold. Almost getting it. Like you can feel your fingertips reaching out to grab it. They just kind of brush up against the orb. Solomon spins. You take a couple steps forward.
Did he die? Just happened.
No, I was just
Oh,
sorry.
trailing off.
There, my friend.
Okay. Good.
It seemed like the middle of the sentence. I heard I take a couple steps forward. Did we get what?
Sorry, no. Like, I'm like trying not to die here and have a coughing fit.
Oh,
Just a second.
Okay,
Take
sorry.
care of yourself. You're good.
Nope, you're good.
I thought I missed something. Sorry.
Nope, you're good. As you try not to trip over yourself, you have that momentum carrying you forward. You find yourself, like, you go to spin, and all of a sudden, you find yourself sitting in one of those chairs.
Oh, I don't like that. Where's everybody else?
Aris still seems to be standing. a lot of the smoke is now beginning to settle. You see this shadow, almost like a figure of a woman with these wings stretching out behind her in the back. As they begin to, what's the word I'm looking for? It almost seemed like they're folding back in behind her back.
Gotcha.
Solomon, we have to put it back.
Okay.
My hand.
This mission didn't come from the Empire. This mission came from my old bosses. Don't you get that? If you finish this mission, that's treason.
I don't understand what you're saying. And then my hand just swinging.
Wait. Didn't you just say, dear, that there's another woman here, technically? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. The shadow?
There's a shadow.
Is that what you mean? Oh, yeah, the one that you shot at. Yeah. She's there.
Okay.
You have Cass's shadow, who's looking over, observing all of this, being super quiet right now and just observing everything. And then you have the one you shot at. Nope.
Quick question. So, you said there's no shadow, right? The shadow...
Nope, there... Yep, in the world now, as it is now, yep, there's... Because it's all been sealed off, so there's just the void.
I'm gonna do it big. Or rather, kind of big. Because Carlo assumes that he's now... whatever weird thing happened. And so he's going to
That's fair.
He's gonna use his thing that lets him step into the void, and he's gonna use it to step out of the void and see if that would work.
Okay. I need to make a will saving throw for me, please.
Okie dokie.
Can I get out of this chair, or am I stuck?
You seem to be stuck, like super glued in. You can move your arms as of right now, but like you cannot move.
Oh, don't like it. Don't like it.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Very bad.
You start to hear this hysterical laughter inside of your head, Parlo. At first it starts like a woman's laughter, and then you hear an assortment of voices from high up register to a low register. It sounds like a child, maybe two children is mixed in there. Some like rough grunting voices, and maybe a bird is laughing in there too. Or like a bird creature, you don't know, as it's all just echoing through your mind. Normally you would like this small little portal would open up and you'd step in. And you watch as like the portal starts to open, and there seems to be these rotting and decaying hands that are pulling or like reaching out now and are grabbing onto you and are pulling you in instead of you voluntarily going through. You swear one of the hands looks like your daughter's as it grabs your face and pulls you in. A moment later, Mimic sitting next to you, you see Carlo there in another chair.
Millsy's cover's gone. He's gonna book it.
Okay. So you begin running away. Where are you heading? You have like a building 200 feet to you. You have a city down below the hill. You have a building that's like 200 feet away from you to the west.
Because we're in the inn, right?
No, you were outside of the keep, essentially. Like this is where Days of Blood started.
Wait. We had been
You had been in the keep. I mean, in the inn.
Yeah.
Then you had gone into the keep. You had then gone into...
No, we had never... Unless if we got magically teleported... I don't remember going to the keep. I could have
You
just
had been in the
zoned
keep.
out.
It was
for a bit.
because physics are weird here. We didn't go in the keep. We're just outside now.
Well, like, you were previously inside the keep, and you went through into Void's room, which led to the torture
Oh, I
chamber.
thought we were in the inn.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
the inn was the first place you had gone into, and then you guys fell through the floor in the inn, which took you to the keep.
Oh,
Took
I didn't
you-
realize.
Oh, sorry. The keep took you to the torture chamber Void endured as a child, and you guys are now
Oh.
outside of the keep at Days of Blood. The first
Okay, so where are my options to run right now?
one. You can run anywhere. You can go forward towards this, thing that Jaka is currently freaking out about. You can
Heck
try
no.
and go down into the city, or you can go. Behind you. There just seems to be empty space, and then there's the keep off to the west.
Wait. There's an empty keep to the west. Behind me there is nothingness.
You opened a door, and that's where you came through, and the door's no longer there.
Oh, well, shoot. That's where I would have gone. Okay, I will... And what is off to the east?
Off to the east is the city. You're like on this high hill, and there's a city below it.
Okay, I'm going to run kind of towards the city, but more off to the wilds.
Okay. Josie starts booking it off.
Like, full sprint, because I do not want to be here.
You hear... Oh, okay. What's her name? Female drow. I'm sorry, my brain is mush today.
Jaka or something?
Enin.
Neat.
Ineen, you hear Ineen. Don't go. Please. Please save me. I'm stuck. There's something on my leg, and I got crust. Bilsey, come back for me. Please. Please.
Oh, if he starts hearing that, he'll, like, do almost a... He'll, like, skid, because, like, he's running on all fours, basically, because Gollum. But he'll, like, come to a skidding stop and, like, look at the situation.
Turning
Like,
around.
how pinned are there?
You see Inning, she's reaching out towards you. She looks like she has tears coming down from her eyes. She's a little far away, so you can't quite tell, but like you're just at that point where you can sort of see it. She doesn't vocally say anything, but you can hear it all inside your head of her just begging you to come back. Because a couple cuts and scrapes on her face.
And I'm assuming Saul is similarly pinned.
Saul has not been pinned yet. The only two that have been pinned are Carlo and...
No. I mean by rubble.
Oh, no! Saul had run back to the group. So, like, wasn't there when... Oh, you mean that Saul. Yep, got you. Yes.
Not
Sorry, my
Solomon.
brain. Yep. My bad. He's on the other side of the table, and yes, he seems to be pinned by some rubble. But he doesn't say anything. You can see him just brute forcing it off, and he's working his way out of it.
Okay, cool.
In the meantime, Cass isn't sure what is going on and has accidentally summoned a bunch of
A bunch of what? You cut off a...
a bunch of cats. Word. Capricious cats is the spell.
A bunch of cats.
Alright.
So there are just like 6 cats around now.
Amazing.
You see these, as these cats are coming into existence, Many of them have deformities. Some of them, their spines are protruding out of their back into sharp spikes. One of them has 2 heads. One of the heads is like a half skull, or like half of the flesh has been eaten down to the skull and is just looking at you, while the other head is looking away with these sharp fangs, hissing at everyone. Another one has, its tail has been replaced with another leg, and coming from that leg, there's another head that's just beginning to scream loudly. Another one of the cats. It almost looks like a small human as it's standing upright, except its head is down on its torso, and you see 4 tails popping out of where the neck would be.
Mm.
Oh.
And as they're coming into existence, they're all just now starting, like, they're standing up on their hind legs. Their heads all turn up towards you, Cass, and they begin just skipping in unison in a circle around you.
Boy. Yeah, cool. Yeah, they appear with their own inclinations, don't meaningfully my other instructions, but they do have some things that I gotta roll. 5d6. Okay, so I guess it's like 5 cats.
Also, how is
Here.
my progress on reaching into the sphere?
You're trying to break through this barrier. You can feel your hand move towards it, and the closer you get, the slower your hand is becoming. And you're just trying to brute force your way through it. So, like, you're working on it, but it's getting a little frustrating as you're trying to get it out.
Can I go and just sit down at the table while I'm doing this? Because the figure's not really moving, is it?
You see it stretching, popping its neck. It isn't moving, though. So yeah, you can go sit down.
I'll go sit down and just have my hand, like, in the sphere, just in front of me. And just resting on the table.
Mimic is freaking out. She's like, you have to stop. Do you not realize what you're doing? Have you not figured out what's going on? How dumb are you?
He just looks at her and just looks back and just like, while his head is going slowly towards me, he's just like sitting calmly.
Willful ignorance. I don't know what I expected from Empire officials.
I will say he'll keep his hand there, but he's not reaching. He's not looking to push me anymore. But the hand is just still.
Is the seat comfy, DM? That's always my stupid questions. Carlo gets teleported into a chair and immediately goes, "Is it comfy?" It's like an invitation.
Alright. I think I returned.
You back?
Is
Yeah,
the
Yes!
chair comfy, DM?
No. You don't see spikes, and there's nothing there, but it feels like a million small needles are poking into your back and into your butt. All of them feel that way.
That's unfortunate. I will say, DM, I'm not forcing my hand through anymore, but my hand is just resting in there next to the knife.
Yeah, sounds good. Milsey, are you turning around helping? You see, like, people are just going at the table now. They seemingly
How far am I away from Inin?
I think you died.
I thought so. On Spite Cat? Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna post that every single time he dies.
It's just he may be dead. Yeah, no, so my
Alright,
cats
cool.
have things they do.
Every time I post it, he comes back.
I'm sorry.
I'm in.
It came. Yeah, all good things come in twos. So we'll see what happens. Cool.
Distance to Inin and Saul.
Like, Inning is probably 20 feet from you. Saul's it's probably like 35.
Okay. I'm going to not move any closer, but I will use Psychokinetic Hand to push the stuff off of Enid.
Alright. Start shoving it away. And he slowly starts to crawl her way out from underneath.
But like I'm ready to skedaddle if Prepo at the end of the table makes any move towards me.
Sounds
Or
good.
appears behind me, depending on what happens.
Sounds good. Okay, and so you're currently shoving those out of the way.
Yeah,
Cass,
and when I get to it, I'll do the same for Saul.
okay, awesome. So I'm assuming you walk like the long way around the table
Nope.
to not.
I
Oh, you
have
go like.
range. I have 65 feet of.
Oh, awesome. Okay, very good. Good to know. Okay, that's awesome.
I'm
That's
not
awesome.
moving any closer to any of this creepiness.
Cool. Cool. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So you're assisting them, moving them.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cass, anything? You summon these cats. They're dancing around you.
They look kind of weird.
They look very. The weird
And
is an
there's this
understatement.
shadow of me that I is just standing there, which who knows? This is a weird dream place. I guess this just happened. I'm trying to think whether they like ask in the telepathic group or if they're just like shrug it off.
Is everybody else seeing this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys see these very, very strange cats.
Yeah.
Well, the cats are just kind of there for now. But I can. Yeah. Oh, they hang around for 1 minute or until expended. So,
Okay.
do. Yeah, I think Cass asks in the like telepathically. Sorry, I'm just dealing with some stuff that I haven't had to deal with before, and so I'm figuring out what's the best.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, tossed an interesting situation at you.
You did. I wasn't expecting it to happen like this.
That's what I like.
Yeah,
I like to
I think-
subvert the ideas and what may happen.
Yes. All right. I think Cass will say through chat. Does anybody? Is Oh, actually, they'll just say, "Sorry, that didn't seem to work." Does anybody else have weird shadows? I see.
No, Cass, that seems to just be you.
I'm looking around. Do I see weird shadow for myself?
Roll a perception check for me.
40.
You see, every once in a while, like, corner of your eye, you swear you see this mutilated version of your daughter sitting at one of the chairs, just waving at you, and you go to look at it, and it disappears.
I go, I kind of have half one.
Right. Such a strange place this is. Well, a
Can you
quick
take
question.
the orb away from Solomon?
Oh, yes, well, Solomon, you should put that down. You shouldn't. These things. Your hand is stuck?
Yeah, you see his hand is, like, inside the orb, and he's trying to get to the knife, but it's stuck, and it is... Yeah, it is... it's not moving.
Oh, great, his hand is stuck.
Is this something where he has to make a save, or is it just like there's no,
Dealing with it right
It's...
Uh,
Well, if you
you
need,
can
let's
throw
see.
it in your hand, right?
What about the hand?
I said, you just cut it off and grow a new one, right? Oh, right,
Speaking
right, I
of
forgot.
regrowing, I assume that we all notice, when not in panic mode, that Solomon is missing hair.
Oh yeah, he's
All of it, or
Is it like buzz cut or is it like just straight bald?
You've been bicked. Someone bicked your head.
It's okay. I should say it's like most of his hair's gone. There's a couple of like patches of where it's kind of buzzed off, but it's not shaven, and there's other parts that are just smooth as a baby's butt.
Looks like you're a bit
does the shadow have any pockets? Or is
Not
it
that
just
you can
shadow?
tell. It's like a It's just a shadow of you.
Cool.
So like it looks like. I don't think anymore. Cass, you took care of that, right? You removed it. Or
I
did
mean,
you
the
just keep
initial
it in there?
stuff.
Yeah. So no, Cass does not have
I
any.
noticed it, and I was just like, "What up?"
You can't
but
stand any hair coming from
None
Cass.
has appeared.
Nope, none has appeared.
I was just imagining the cast like shoves into their pockets and then comes out, and it's just like a bunch of hair like held together with like black goo. But I guess that's not happening. That'd be funny though. Yeah, Cass will just ignore the shadow for now.
Okay.
Be like, well, that's weird. And yeah, I was going to suggest one of the cats go over to Solomon, but I don't know that it would help with. Yeah, the affection thing would allow a reroll on a saving throw that they just failed against fear, mind affecting, or pain effect. So, not sure that helps with getting a handout, but it's okay. They're just cats to be cats.
Carlo is sneezing a lot. He's allergic.
Solomon takes note that he didn't keep that in his file, so he's gonna keep track of that.
Does anyone have any Benadryl?
Batman, if you use that.
I have Mystic Cure.
I killed it.
Are you sick? Okay.
No, I guess I'm allergic to spectral cats as well.
Oh.
Solomon should have some. He's the babysitter.
Solomon looks at her and then he just like, with his warp hand, just reaches in and pulls out like the pink tablets.
He does have some.
I take 8.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
I hope we get out of here soon. This stuff hits me like a brick.
You feel a brick hit your head as you say that.
Oh my.
And like you guys visually see a big brick rolling on the table now.
Yeesh.
There's no donut.
Damn it.
Okay.
I look at her and I look at her.
Winged and horned what?
Host.
Host.
Host. Gotcha. One at the
Seems
table.
to just be standing there. Like the head kind of looks like it's looking in your guys' direction, but isn't moving. There's still this. Now, this like most of the smoke is like all the smoke by this point is cleared out, but there's somehow this dark purplish haze that's obscuring her, and you can't see her at this moment.
Solomon just goes, so I'm Solomon. Nice to meet you. I'd offer you my hand, but it's currently, and then he just holds up like the orb.
I'm just imagining it's like a goldfish bowl size. You're just like, hi.
The figure, you can tell the figure takes a step forward, closer to you, but it's still blocked by this purple haze, and you can't see it any more than you did 2 seconds ago.
Gee, thanks. I've been framed. This is a setup. I did not consent to this mission.
You never get to consent to the missions.
I'm fully aware.
I fully consent. I'm being blackmailed.
Remember, Solomon,
I'm just
this isn't a mission from your boss. This is a mission from my old boss, who I'd very much like to stab.
Wait, what? Wait, it's from your old boss? I thought we were working for his boss.
You guys have been. Yeah, that's the idea. That's what we're supposed to be doing, but the Empire wouldn't send us to do this.
Can I just go home? You can have everyone else.
I just
Rude.
slowly turn to look
I
at
am
Carlo.
looking just at the shadow. I'm not acknowledging anyone else.
Carlo, make a will saving throw for me.
Oh, okie dokie. Crapola.
This is how I'm staring.
Damn it! You'd think with a plus 14 I'd get higher than 22.
Oh my gosh. Carlo, as you're staring at this figure, you feel your hand suddenly slam onto the table. You guys watch this, and Carlo just starts beating his head against the table repeatedly and very quickly. Blood starts to trickle down his face as his head snaps backwards.
DM, can I
And-
put the orb with my hand in between his head and the table so his head slows down?
Just my head
Oh.
in the jar.
Oh,
Is he close enough?
is his just gonna get glued inside? You're gonna. Oh god!
Roll.
Helmet and hand stuck in jar. Oh boy.
Yeah. Roll a reflex save to see if you're able to get that in time.
If I can do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's okay.
It doesn't hit any of my
Yeah, just to like in between his head and snaps it back. I just put it on the same spot on the table where he put it.
No. Summon him from the dead.
Trying to
Bring
figure out
him
what the heck
back.
I'm doing.
Oh no! I
After an
can't
action
search.
episode,
I
Oh, I'm back.
imagine maybe, but oh yes, it worked.
Okay.
Tough girls would do that, I think.
Yeah, so he's doing it right like the one I just sent. I think it just might have sent. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this.
Like from. Yeah, he's doing it very quickly, and you aren't able to get there right in time before he stops. He lifts his head up off the table. Blood is just pouring down his face as it snaps towards all of you, and his mouth opens up, and you hear this woman's voice coming out of Carlo's mouth.
Oh.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Please be my guest. You watch as the plates are almost shoved closer to you. Your favorite food begins materializing in front of you.
Can I sense motive about? Is this? Are we about to die? Is there
Sure.
a chance here?
DM, as soon as my gods are free, I'm gonna run.
Okay, sounds good. Get to that in just 1 second. As Caster, as you don't feel like you have this terrible feeling in your stomach. Something's gonna happen, but like it's not necessarily I'm gonna die in this moment, but like this is not a good place to be in. Something's not right. At all.
I'm tempted to
Milsey,
send.
you,
Oh, go ahead.
you the final beam is pushed off as both of your gods are standing up. You start running, You're not sure how they caught up to you, but they are now both in front of you, and they seem to be arms are outstretched as if they want to embrace you in a hug. They're probably 30, 40 feet away.
Okay. Millsy will angle slightly to just miss them. And he'll be like, run, run, run!
Alright. As you're angling slightly just to miss them, what is your combat maneuver grapple thing DC?
43.
Okay. Alright. Saul is a natural 1. That's rough. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Oh, come on. Load. Awesome. And then is... Oh, I gotta do math. Misses. As you angle slightly, you start running away from them. They turn towards you, and the hands are still outstretched, looking like they want to hug. Your head turns slightly towards them, and then let's see, Jaka. All right. You don't see Jaka there flying around anymore. You just kind of glimpse back, and your head turns around. His face is right in front of you, screaming as his 8 arms grab around you, fly into the air, and he starts flying you back to the table.
Millsy, let's see. He'll be screaming almost incoherently, but lots of it is you said to run, let's go, no, kind of deal. You said to run.
Jaka's hands tighten around you. You can, from his fingertips, this purplish smoke is coming out of like his fingernails as he tosses you onto the table, and you make a dex or a reflex save for me.
Reflex. Okay, cool. Ooh, not bad. 30.
Okay. You don't slam to the table as you roll, getting yourself upright, and then behind you, you feel as Saul just grabs onto your shoulders and pulls you back slightly, putting you in a chair. Your favorite food appears in front of you. This, Cass, this shadowy figure that's before you.
Mm-hmm. The one that looks like me, or the one that's through the mist?
The one that looks like you.
Mm-hmm.
You're drunk, Cass.
You can see that it's definitely uncomfortable and is trying to move very slowly away from the table, but isn't just booking it. It's like, trying to do like military sniper things, just like centimeter by centimeter. If I go slow enough, you won't notice that I've moved at all. And it's
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Trying to think whether I interpret that the right way or not. Like, I, the player, I'm like, okay, but I had the trail of something and then I lost it. Okay, that takes a full minute to do. That might be a little... Can I do... So Sorry, I have too many things to deal with right now. Okay. It's scooching away. People are talking. Something seems bad here. Is the one like through the mist, the like, the one that looks like void? Is that within 30 feet of me? Or no? DM? He's dead.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've returned.
That looks
Okay.
very over the garden wall.
Yeah, but it's not. Okay, okay, so DM, the basically void entity, is that at the table across the mist? Is that within 30 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send my cats. Let's see, can I only do one at a time, or do I do? I think it says. Okay, as a move action, I expend one of the inclinations and issue a command to the cats. Okay. Yeah, one of the cats will go over and do mischief. I think it
Okay.
crowd, distract, and cling to one creature in the emanation, successfully providing your choice of covering fire or harrying fire. Which, I mean, I'm not exactly what's going on here, but I'm trying to
It's
just
okay.
let them be a distraction, basically.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Ian,
One cat. What?
feels like.
What?
You what?
This is my vibe of the dinner in front of us right now.
Oh, Hannibal? Yeah. Okay, so one of the cats stops dancing around you,
Mm-hmm.
looks off towards the table, hops up, returns towards normal cat position, on all fours, walks up to this void entity. What do you think of void entity? Just a shadowy figure.
Yeah. I don't know it's void. Or,
Yeah, right.
or reminiscent of void. I'm trying to distract it.
It heads into this purple mist, and you kind of just see the shadow now of this cat moving in between, brushing the legs of this creature, kind of like rubbing up against it. You can hear this faint gargled purring sound coming from the other side of the table.
Okay. And while that happens, may as well use one of my things, even though there's a chance that it'll do something real weird. Hang on. Okay, I might try. Okay, this probably won't work because of one of the things it says on here. But I would like to use my improved Shadow Infusion, which gives me a round where I gain concealment, regardless of the light level, against any creature that doesn't have the ability to see through darkness. So basically,
Okay.
I'm hiding.
All right.
And trying to figure out how to. I'm watching and I'm trying to figure out how to get other people out of this, but I'm gathering information and not wanting to be drawing attention here.
Sounds good.
And I'm assuming that things are such that I don't need to worry about any shinies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the shiny keys around people's necks, but that.
It's different. Oh yeah, I did want to, if I could, do we have enough insight to have an idea that the keys are? Well, yeah, I mean the keys did get us here. I'm trying to think if we'd have any insight into what would happen if we took off the keys or anything like that. Are you gone again? It's gone. You guys are
Okay.
still there, right? Okay, you're back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's just me. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some shinies. Maybe not. Am I dead?
Okay. Oh, I
No,
was just
okay.
saying,
No, I'm
like,
not dead
it
yet.
seems like things are obviously bad enough that that's not going to be the most pressing thing here, though.
Correct.
Okay, and then I'm trying to think if we'd have any idea, if any of us would have any idea about the, what would happen if we took off the keys, et cetera, et cetera. Or, like, how important the keys are. You there? Don't be dead.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Would we have any idea how, like, I guess we were just told that, like, that we're putting on the keys and we were supposed to keep them on?
Yep, and that was kind of your key out of here. You have to
And
find
then
the
it's the key.
door.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, and then I'll try and talk through the connection about, like, guys, this does not. All my travels, some things are real, some things aren't, but generally it's a bad idea when someone's placing magic fruit in front of you.
I've heard of Space Adam and Eve. I know.
No, I'm not talking about space Adam and Eve. I'm talking like things that take the eating of food as forging a contract.
Yes, actually, can Carlo even speak to us telepathically right now?
Yeah, Carlo can.
Okay. Okay, good.
Is Carlos still banging his head?
No, he's not.
No.
Okay.
He's a mouthpiece right now. But he's kind of
Oh, that's right. Carlo was speaking.
you are smacking your head after looking at the entity too long. I look at, I guess, Carlo, because he's being the mouthpiece right now. And be like, hi, so what may we call you? It would be rude for us to not refer to you as anything, or at least Carlo.
Carlo's head begins to turn. You can hear it's like trying to spin upside down, but it physically can't. Carlo, you can feel the strain on your neck, and it stops.
You just hear Carlo being ow, ow. No. In his head. In your head.
Solomon, I'm not after you. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Put it back. You've done well for the Emperor. Put it back.
Can
Put
I?
it back.
Told you.
Oh, shooter break the orb. Okay, I stand up and I go to the position where I took the orb and I kind of like try and like slide it off my hand with my other hand, like pull it off.
It slides out, but like where your hand had entered, there's now cracks in the orb.
I
Good job.
I like gently tap it, like, okay. And then I go back and then I sit back down.
Two of you I should just kill on the spot right here.
Insight check into who?
I was gonna say, as
Same.
I said, Carlo head turns the other way, looks directly at you, Cass, and then looks at Milsey.
Millsy has gone into fight, flight, or now freeze. He's just like,
Oh. Abominations you are. Do you know where you are?
Do you think she'll let us go if we kill them?
Yeah.
I imagine you know more about the situation, what's going on between you.
Millsy,
yes.
make a will saving throw for me.
Hang on. First things first, is this fear, language dependent, or confusion or sleep?
No, and no.
Okay, will saving throw. Let me double check all the things. Okay, that is good.
So we all get the vibe that this is the Emperor's demon situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh!
Make sure.
Ooh.
I mean, that's not a magnificent roll, but or at least not a good bonus, but that's a good roll.
For the first time, Millsy, you are like able to verbally speak coherently. You're not speaking in riddles or like eerily, creepily, golemly. You can. It feels like something is trying to take over you, Millsy. You can feel this presence entering into your body, and it starts to feel like you have a hairball at the back of your neck.
He'll start hacking and coughing. Because
Can I?
Hacking.
that's what you do.
Mm-hmm. Hacking and coughing. A few seconds later, you watch it as Millsy's jaw unhinges, and this,
Oh, this is like what happened earlier, isn't it?
yeah, a head, orcish head pale, plops out onto the table as these like octopus-like tentacles become popping out of the neck as it starts standing on top of them, and just starts walking up and down the table, looking at each one of you.
Wait, it's that one thing from Toy Story.
Yes, except an orc head. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Good boy.
Hello.
Hello, Mimic.
Quick question. Would I have an idea? We're in a dream space. Does this... I have a spell, but the target has to be one living creature. Do I have any idea whether this spectral thing is... Well, the original one you were talking to, not this new one, is counts as a living creature?
Everything seems to be living. Everything has felt very real here.
Cool. I would like... Well, so... And this being... This is actively hostile towards Millsy and I.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to attempt to cast Change Attitude. Basically, yeah, it doesn't enable the target to be controlled as if an automaton, nor does it influence the target's behavior in any way beyond its attitude. But basically, I can adjust the target's attitude by a few steps on a topic. For instance, I would like it to be less hostile towards
Us.
yeah, us, but I'm trying to think because it can be I feel like I gotta word it differently than just us. Then our group.
Huh.
So, because I want the best possible chance with the highest I can cast that. Except I think probably 3rd level is the highest I can do it at. So, I would like to adjust the target's attitude by 3 steps.
Yeah, I just cut back in. Sorry. So you're casting it on Void.
Yes. And I'm doing it at
Alright, is
level
there a save?
3, so it would be 3 steps toward
Okay.
liking. This group.
Less hostile.
Yeah, 3 steps less hostile. This does last
Okay.
for an hour.
Good to know. You're watching as this orcish head creep thing monstrosity is slowly starting to crawl its way over towards you, Cass.
Mm-hmm.
And as you cast it, it stops, turns around, and then heads over towards Mimic.
Hey. Can I help you?
Are you not hungry?
Oh.
I thought you liked food. It's your favorite. As it picks up the plate and just puts it right up next to your face.
Well,
I got a little
Hungry.
distracted. I take a bite.
Hungry. Good.
I would like to cast Augury, even though it takes a full minute, to ask if eating this is a bad idea.
Okay, you
I
start.
think
You
it's
can
a
start
bad
casting it.
idea.
Check this.
Yes,
Before I
I sent
swallow
another
it.
cat over to like be distracting.
I'm examining this bite before I swallow. I'm trying to vibe check this food before I swallow it.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, sense motive.
Sense motive? Okay, I wasn't sure if it would be sense motive or something else since it's just food. Okay, cool.
Vibe check that food.
Vibe check.
It's a 26.
This food, like, it's in your mouth. It is delicious. It is your favorite meal. It's like mom's home cooked meal. It's strange that
Is
this orcish octopus creature thing is feeding it to you, but like, oh, does it taste good?
It is specifically that rainbow marshmallow Rice Krispie treat glittery diabetes dessert that I put a gif in earlier.
Beautiful.
Mimic has interesting tastes, guys.
Finish it. It's rude to not eat your food.
I'm savoring it. It's also rude to scarf it down and not even taste it, you know.
As you're saying that, one of the tentacles reaches up, grabs a piece of it, and shoves it in your mouth some more.
Oh, that's a little aggressive.
Good.
Okay, I'll eat it. You can put it down. I'll eat myself.
Okay. So it crawls over to Solomon now. Thank you for putting it back. Are these your friends?
That's a strong term. I
Yeah.
appreciate their company, but our relationship cannot, I don't think, be legally described as friendship.
I prefer grill buddy.
I don't think
Grill.
legally that's correct either.
You gave me a grill and we're buddies. Not quite
That's
fair.
friends.
You gave a trained killer a grill, did you?
Well,
Why would you do that?
because he is very nice, and he's
But he is still a criminal.
I mean, he is.
It's never been proven in a court of law.
But my bosses have ensured. I mean, this wasn't up to me, but my bosses have ensured his cooperation. And honestly, they listen to me better if we give them nice things and let them do certain things. So it's all a copacetic, relationship that way.
Do you have feelings for this one?
Which one is the head?
What?
So he's still like looking at Carlo.
What do you mean by feelings? Because that could be construed a lot of ways.
I'm married.
Are you friends with this one? There's this. The area gets dark, and then you see a disemboweled, skinned, like filleted version of Marco
Oh,
Marcus?
sitting in one of the chairs. Oh, Marcus, sorry. Yeah.
I was. Actually.
Oh.
He was pretty decent,
it was pretty nice.
It was nice.
What?
But that guy.
You're cutting out.
Uh-oh, you're cutting out. We can't hear you. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think I'm good now.
Oh, I think we're good.
This orc head walks over to you, Carlo, and then picks up your food. Are you ready to eat? You haven't touched your food.
Has it been a minute yet?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
I can't
Yeah.
hear anything you're saying.
Arlo?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, Millsy is gonna try and make a break for it.
Oh, that got all
robot
robot-y.
voice.
You turned very robot there.
Oh no.
No.
No. Well, try again.
Very no.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh,
think
that's
he's back.
come through clearly.
Okay, sound good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Millsy, you're stuck to the chair, so
He will
fill these pin needles.
thrash around a bit because, just because he can speak rationally doesn't mean that he's thinking rationally at all.
It's your favorite, Carlo. As one of the octopus hands.
Got all robot-y again.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I think he said eat it.
I'm assuming there is just a
That-
simple ballpark hot dog in front of
Yes.
me. And just eat it.
Being fed to you by a tentacle.
Okay.
I open my mouth wide and pretend in my heart of hearts that it's my wife feeding me.
As you take the bite and start chewing, you guys start to watch and hear Marcus scream and thrash around.
Do I hear it?
Oh, he's been disemboweled. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Together. Do I hear him screaming while I eat?
Yes, you do.
Does it taste good?
It does taste good.
Does it taste good?
Better.
I'm gonna keep eating it then. Because I haven't put together that is what it could be. I eat faster to drown out the pain, though.
I communicate telepathically.
I'm chewing as loud as I can so that I can't hear if they're screaming. I'm chewing in my brain, too. I'm not gonna acknowledge that. That would be rude to not finish my food.
Alright, so your augury goes off, Cass.
Mhm.
What are you
Yes.
trying to ascertain?
It was, Will eating the food be bad? Well, yeah, what is eating the food a bad, worse? Well, I guess it's just is it bad because it's wheel woe or wheel and woe.
Eating
You
food,
get
good,
these,
bad,
like-
both.
You
Say that
feel
again?
both.
Okay,
It's you
good and bad.
feel like both.
Say that again. Cutting out.
That's just,
Still cutting
Can't
out.
understand you.
Robot.
Roboto.
Beep boop.
All right, let's see. Is this better?
That's better, yes.
Yay!
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you're
All right.
saying
I
it
was just
both?
making the noise of yeah, it was both. Yep.
Okay. Good and bad. We'll probably bring both good results and bad results in the next half hour. Obviously, the shadow knows that something bad is up and is trying to get away.
It is probably away move, but it's just being very still, very quiet and moving.
I didn't. The first part of that got all roboty, but were you just saying they were just very still but slowly moving?
I was saying like, yeah, like your shadow is 30 feet away behind you now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Insight. Does my shadow know the way out of here?
Seems to be going somewhere. I'm not going to have you roll out for that. It just looks like it's going somewhere.
Gotcha.
It's somewhere.
I will, cautiously follow. I can still keep talking to everybody as long as we're on the same plane of existence, so...
Were you in a chariot?
I was not in a chair.
Oh.
I was being distracting with a cat and stuff.
Neat. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Roboto.
Trying to run.
Say that again,
As you're moving back.
I'm not as good as sneaking as a shadow, though. Did you die? No.
Mick is like, the benefit of favorite dessert being composed of marshmallows means you can't as easily hide any human flesh in here.
Meanwhile, Castro's trying to figure out what they did that got the Empire so upset, or that got the Emperor's demon so upset that they're on the same page as someone who's outwardly wearing yellow.
Right?
I mean, they have a couple ideas, but they're like, what thing was it?
Like, I'm shocked and relieved that I wasn't one of the kill on sight people, and I'm wondering why Cass is. Like, man, what did you get up to?
I'm eating the hot dog and crying. Just kidding.
I am thoroughly enjoying my rainbow marshmallow glitter pie. Fully gone. Oh no.
Yeah, I'll be really honest. Carlo is a sociopath that does not care about eating human flesh, but he has to
Oh boy.
for you guys.
But he what?
He's acting for you guys.
Oh, he's acting. It's like, this is definitely difficult for me.
He never once acknowledged being a murderer, and he won't because he's not.
Are you back?
He returns?
Yes, I've returned.
Welcome
I
back.
do not. Okay, cool, I did. So, you see your shadow like 30 feet away, probably is moving towards something.
Moving towards something.
Mhm.
All right. Let's be like, keep them distracted. I'm following my shadow.
I send the thumbs up emoji mentally. As I eat my rainbow marshmallow pie.
This. By the way, DM, so I have a certain number of rounds with my shadow infusion. Like I can do it a total number of rounds, but I can do it like in and out. At a time where I think that I am, where nobody's paying attention to me, I will drop it. Sort of a deal, so I'm not using up all of it.
Okay.
But I do in total get 16 rounds of it. So
Good
if
job.
I'm not out of sight by the time 16 rounds comes around, then I lose it anyways.
Okay, good to know.
So yeah, I'm trying to sneak away and trying to get more information here. I'm still listening as well as I can.
I am eating my pie.
Oh, let's see. Can I? Yeah, I'll probably drop those shot. Well, sure. I don't know if I have to do that as an action. The other thing, but can I detect thoughts again?
Go right ahead.
All right, then I will do that. Have that cone of detect thoughts that I'm kind of panning around, trying to listen for any thoughts. Boop.
Poor Solomon.
Alright. Huh. Trying to figure out if it's a dramatic pause or if it's a death again. You're there? You're
Yeah,
a little
me.
bit
Hello?
distorted.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
I think it's the best you're gonna get right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm detecting
Oh, no,
thoughts
I'm
as I
gone.
creep away.
Ah!
What?
Okay, you look away. You can detect thoughts. The thoughts this time, you hear those two voices again. That female voice, which sounds like the voice coming out of Carlo's mouth. Or that
Gotcha.
was coming out of Carlo's mouth.
Mhm.
And this male voice. There almost seems to be this
Yes.
power struggle. As Bill's voice. You hear the woman's voice. Figure it. I don't think you're gonna get on this one.
It's distorted. We didn't catch that.
Okay.
You sound normal now.
Where the
There almost
yeah,
seems to be
it's
this.
cutting in and out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like this power struggle between the two of them.
Okay. Between the. Okay.
But the between the two voices, but the woman seems to have the upper edge right now. The guy seems to be aggravated, frustrated.
And I before
you
I couldn't hear the. I couldn't hear
say-
the. Oh, go ahead. Oh no.
Is that- Ow.
No.
Hello. You should
There's
be able
a
to hear.
power struggle between two voices.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
we hear you now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Were you saying that you couldn't hear the guy's voice before? Is that what you were saying?
I was saying I couldn't hear the guy's voice before, right? I could hear like one side of the conversation, or did I? Was
Yeah.
that okay? But now I can hear the
Correct.
guy's voice as well.
Yep. And you can hear it, but you can't like make out anything that's being said.
Okay.
It's a weird sensation. Like you know there's a male voice there, but you can't make out what's happening.
Okay, and I assume since I also can't make out
But, like,
what
you
they're
could-
saying, I can't make out who the male voice if I've heard them before.
Correct.
Cool.
Correct. But you can hear. It sounds like she's winning right now in this power struggle back and forth. She's you hear her say, "All slip up, rules, they're mine."
Is that if
That's what.
something about if they slip up? But I missed most of that.
Yep. Yep. If they slip up, then they're mine.
If they slip up, then they're mine. Says the woman.
And that this person that she's talking to isn't going to get another chance like this again.
Cool. I think I have to be touching. Well, let's see. Could I technically... Because if we're in her dream, could I technically, by virtue of being in the dream, count as touching her?
You can certainly try.
I think I have... Something I think I have. I gotta make sure that I'm thinking of the right one. Okay, can I attempt to mind link with the female voice? It's a mental link with the creature I touch, communicating info rapidly through it. It's a spell-like ability. I can do it once per day per individual. Like I can do it multiple times, but only once per, for each person per day. I'm assuming DM dead again.
They might have.
Alright, I can hear you guys again. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello,
Cool.
we can
I'm
hear
so
you.
sorry, guys.
Okay.
Thank you for your patience.
All
Alright, so your mental like
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like
what would you like
to try and communicate that we were sent here against our will and we do not want to offend the Emperor's demon, and we do not want to do whatever this bad thing is. And would love to they're not like wanting to be able to would love to not die, but also don't want to do this thing that we were told was how we get out. Trying to give the vibe of like, we do not want to be your enemy, please let us be your friend, sort of a vibe. Are you still there?
communicate with you?
Say that
I
again.
will say,
That.
are they able to
Say that one more time. It's not coming through clearly.
Are they able to communicate things back to you?
Yes, they should
Through
be
that
able to. That's
spell.
why I wanted to do this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If you don't want to die, and you don't want to be rude, I suggest you come and join me for dinner. And not run away like a coward.
Fair enough. I will go back to the table. Be the best. Since that is what the voice is saying. Well, it could be.
Yeah,
But
we don't know.
Well, yeah, because I was trying to teleport to someone else who is not Marcus.
I keep eating Marcus.
But I'm saying it might be a trick on this.
Yes. Oh yeah, can I insight check on that though? Sense motive to make sure this isn't just a make things easier while I kill you anyway. DM.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, yep, go right ahead.
Plus. That's a 32.
Can't say with 100% assurity, but it does feel like.
Does feel like what?
It feels like because she doesn't want to be efforting you.
It's
But
still
at
not
the same
coming
time,
through
she's not
clearly.
being hostile.
Try again.
All right, third time's a charm. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep, for now.
Hello.
Yes.
For now. Let me go restart my router, see if that's because it usually doesn't do this. So
Okay.
give me just a second. Let's see if that will fix it.
Okay.
Good idea.
I assume I know from you guys telepathically that the chair's hurt, though. I assume, or are you guys just
Oh
mentioning
yeah,
it?
Mimic is like, well, it's not the worst chair I've been in today.
It's like technically I'm not touching. I feel like as soon as
like
you touch to know, though, I feel like then you're stuck.
he's not stuck. He was able to get up.
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, gotcha.
I just got poofed here.
Gotcha. Do, 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 do.
Maybe. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to this, but there was some like Millsy was able to see that sometimes there was like the darker and sometimes there was like the lighter with the augury, so
All right,
Interesting.
it has been reset.
alright, fingers
Yay!
crossed.
Beautiful. Okay. I was saying that it definitely sounds. You get the feeling that she's not. You know, she's not. It feels like she's not being hostile right now, but like doesn't want to put effort into chasing you down necessarily.
Gotcha. It's like she's not trying to kill me at this moment, but also she's like, it'll be easy for me if you come here so I can deal with everybody in the same place if I have to kill you all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I will go back to my... And I will... I will go sit at one of the chairs. By the way, the cats only last for a minute. Cats are gone at this point.
Okay, cats are gone then. Okay.
Yeah.
No more kitty cat.
No more kitty cats. Yeah, I will just like cautiously like sit. At a chair.
Yeah.
If I run
Feels
out
like
of pie
pins
on
and
my
needles being
plate, I
shoved
look for
into
more.
your back.
Say that again.
There's
Yep.
no more pie. I said
Did you
it
say?
feels like pins and needles in your back and your legs.
Gotcha.
Well,
Huh?
Uh-oh.
We got you said pins and needles and back and legs.
yes, correct. This keeps cutting that out.
Okay.
Can I shift around in my seat, or am I like stuck to my seat?
Yeah. Yeah, you're like you're stuck. You can shift around, but you're stuck.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is Solomon stuck?
No,
Yeah.
I am stuck.
Well, yeah. You were. You put the herb back. You sat back. Did you sit back down? I guess I should have asked. I just assumed that you sat back down. Right. Yep.
Yeah, you're really cutting out.
Yeah. How are your headphones? Are you using battery headphones?
My headphones. No, they're connected to the computer. The headphones are connected to the computer. It's just the internet
hardwired?
that's.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hardwired. Yeah.
What do you like? What? How much later?
For this session, like a later date. Would that help?
I'm not sure if his internet will be any better a week later, necessarily. Because as far as I can tell, his internet's just bad.
Oh. It's, it's fine.
Very
Sorry about this, guys.
It's all good. It's not your fault.
Alright. Alright. Let's see.
I mean, we can hear you now.
Right, and I'll change in 30 seconds.
Right.
I would be more likely to blame the internet, but
Are there other people on your internet right now? Would that be like roommates?
But then, like, internet just something today. In my house.
I caught 3 words of that.
I have no idea what he just said. Should we try doing it just via text? Like just in the chat?
We could still try it though. That's less bandwidth.
I wonder if Lingbot 2 might be, because Lingbot is constantly
let's-
putting audio.
Let's try kicking out Lingbot and see if that helps.
Uh,
And then I'll also. I'm still
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I just removed my.
Right.
Gotcha, so that it's not an extra, even if it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. How does it sound now? Is it sounding okay? Decent?
Sounds
Yep,
better.
right now
Yeah.
we can hear you.
As of right now, yeah, it's good.
Cool. We'll continue and see what happens.
Alright.
Alrighty. So you sit down at the table. The octopus that makes its way underneath the orb, jumps up, latches on, and you watch as the head starts to peel away like an onion in different layers, from the skin to the muscle to the bone, and explodes on all of you.
Gross.
That will
As-
trigger another round of Millsy trying to get away.
So,
I've been
just
covered in
wipe the
weirder.
gore.
Well,
off
this is
my
pretty weird, though.
face.
did it get stuff on my food?
I'm assuming you've eaten your food.
Yeah, luckily I finished my pie, so there's no gore in my pie. Ugh. Ooh,
Mills,
charming.
you continue to struggle, trying to run away.
Yeah, he's stuck in panic mode, and he hasn't really had a reset. And he keeps on toggling between flight and freeze.
Did we lose him?
Oh no.
He was clear when he
The
was.
audio.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
definitely clear.
the
I
audio was
think
much
I think
clearer.
that was probably part of it. Then streaming the music was probably doing part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we might just be back to normal DM losses.
Yes.
Time to summon.
If it wouldn't be so bad for his connection, I would almost want to have, if Lingbot could be hosted on his side, so that when the music goes down and he is silent, that means he's out.
Oh, right.
But that would mean that his bandwidth would be being used up.
Yeah. Summon. I do wonder what Bubbles is up to in this gift.
Right.
Because that really is just the devil right there, like the goat head.
Yeah, I'm just like, girl? What you up to? There's a professor now?
Oh, did he just? Oh.
Are you back?
Oh?
Okay.
Welcome back.
It's the wireless. I keep saying it's the wireless adapter that keeps shutting off. I don't know.
Yay, he's back.
So, but-
it's the actual it's the software or the hardware on your computer.
So it is.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the computer.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
You are clear right now.
Oh.
When you're here, we can
Yeah.
hear you. So
Yeah.
Lingbot was a part of it.
We think.
Nope, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's dead.
Go.
I I do want to like walk him through.
How to reset it or uninstall
Yeah.
drivers or reinstall them.
Mm-hmm.
Try this one.
Because if it's a driver, because yes, that is we loaned him an ancient computer because his old one died.
This one may soon also die.
So we need to find a better ancient computer.
I was gonna say I have one. If we could just had a way to get it to him,
Mail it.
that's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
Maybe test it beforehand, though.
No, I have. It works. I use it for watching
Okay.
anime while I'm in the bath.
Gotcha.
Don't judge me.
Not judging.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, we could try that. We could try that.
What am I missing?
Oh, just the.
Sending
Oh, he
stone.
says, I pick up a wireless network adapter.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. If he puts in like one of the thumb drive versions,
Yeah.
those usually do pretty well. Either that or like, I don't know. Does he have access to an Ethernet port?
That's fair. So do we want to retry?
I was gonna say we might just have to.
I think we're.
Because I think his internet is just getting, or the adapter is just getting worse and worse.
That it has to.
Yeah.
Because it shuts out more frequently and for longer each time.
Which is common with anything older, and especially in a computer.
Yeah.
Except for like the really ancient ones, for some reason those things are just like, yeah, we're just gonna keep going
They're
randomly.
built to last. That's why.
Gross. Who builds things to last? What's the market ability of that?
Exactly. People who don't understand economics.
See, my computer, I'm like, little things are happening, but it's held up so far. I mean, I've had to get like the top part, like the screen replaced. But and I think my brother had helped me like replace the like storage thing or whatever. But yeah, it's 10 years old, 11 years. Oh, it's mid 2012. So
I have no idea how old my old laptop is.
Okay, so when he comes back, do we try again later? Do we communicate this to him?
I think we're just double checking in Sending Stone. We're asking about an Ethernet cable. He's saying something he could try. Although I don't know if that's he could try in general, like he could try right now. I had such an idea of like how to talk about my character, you guys, and then the DM split up my character, and now I'm like, hang on. Hang on.
Wait a minute. That's so funny. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so we meet later then.
What?
Is that with the?
Yeah, that's what
I
it sounds
don't know.
like.
Well, I think we're waiting for
I
him because
thought he was trying the Ethernet cable.
it's unclear whether he has one now or whether he needs to get.
Yeah, I'm a little unclear as to.
Unless if he
the
wants
time
to
frame on
set
that
up
as well.
in the laundry room, which that would
And
be.
type faster.
Yeah, so I guess there's like 3 possible things he could try. Computer maintenance to get his built-in adapter working, getting a thumb adapter, or getting an Ethernet cable.
Okay. Looking.
I'm gonna save that. I like that little mouse or whatever it is.
The little nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It'd be like that. It's
So, Marcus, my thought is that it's not the real body of Marcus.
And if it is, I think I've acquired a taste for human flesh.
Oh no!
It's not a joke.
Well-
It's a very legitimate character decision. So I'm gonna have to figure
Good
out how
news
to
for me.
fulfill this craving if it survives.
Good news for me is I'm not human,
Life's
so.
on the line, so.
My family's life is on the line as long as I kill the people the Empire says to kill. There are no guidelines on what I can and can't do to them otherwise.
You might get some guidelines.
I'm gonna roll for a feat that gives me a bite attack.
Oh, man.
There's a spell that I could have taken that would have given me bite attacks. I was looking at it.
You might have to have a prerequisite.
Well, you
So.
know what's funny is technically with the way my character is built, even if I get that bite attack thing, you guys might not even be able to see me biting someone to death. You would just see them over there like struggling and be like, "What the hell is going on?" And then I over there like from behind you guys, and I'm like, "What's going on over there?" Wiping blood off my mouth. Oh, look, just shoot again. Got it. Not again. That's all the flesh emulations from the bullets I use. Nothing else.
I mean, who knows what our situation is going to be when we get out of here?
8.
Parlo the cannibal.
like I kind of know Millsy's gonna die. Like,
It's likely.
Carlo can't afford to die.
So are you saying that this would be your character?
Yes.
I'm like, maybe I can make it out, but I also am realizing that like this spell that I cast to make her less hostile only lasts for an hour, and will she be even more hostile if she like it? This isn't like Friends or Fast Friends or whichever the one is where like they immediately turn against you. It's not like that,
But still, it might happen.
But it's still it might be like, hang on,
Mm,
use
that's
magic
a
on
fair
me.
point. We'll have to see. Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Ooh.
Millsy is wearing a
that
yellow
weird
scarf,
show, isn't it?
and he's kind of. He's not smart.
So you don't know that the scarf is the problem?
Honestly, I don't. He doesn't. He knows that Jock is the one who persuaded him to do it. But Millsy doesn't really even know that throwing people under the bus is a thing.
Fair enough.
Man.
And yeah, he's just going between flight and freeze at this point.
Imagine what it would be like though if you live in this universe where no one ever wears yellow because it's literally illegal, punishable by death. Seeing someone wearing yellow would be so jarring and unsettling.
What is it though?
How do they know?
It'd be so creepy.
Like, what about?
Wait.
Okay, my question is, what about?
There's other yellow
naturally occurring
stuff.
Yellow sources, like a yellow flower or the yellow sun, or
Which you know.
Those are fine. It's just wearing yellow that we can't do. We can't wear yellow. Yellow can exist.
It just can't be used in clothing.
We just can't wear
Could you
it.
put a yellow flower in your hair, or would that count as wearing?
It would.
See, that's a good question. You probably would die. But yeah, it'd be like so creepy. You suddenly see this color that no one wears because it's bad. You die if you wear it. It's like that's. You see someone wearing yellow, it'd be like, wow, that is dangerous. I don't like that person at all.
Does it count as desecrating a body if you like put it in yellow clothes, like for a funeral?
Probably. That's probably really bad. Yeah. I hadn't even thought of that. You're coming up with new crimes. Next thing I knew, in prison.
In fact, I'm trying to build a character based around yellow, and there's a lot of things you can do that are involved naturally occurring yellow sources that are still highly illegal. The DM made sure to let me know. And then I finally gave up on it because I couldn't do what I wanted with the character without being like a target for everyone.
Gotcha.
Literally, and no one would like you. No one would be willing to be around you.
That was like one of the whole things. I was like trying to be like a bard style character, and he's like, no one.
No.
Like you are to be killed on sight, basically. And I was like, oh, I'm not gonna work for my brand.
Like that, it feels like wearing yellow here would be like you'd have an even worse negative reaction than if you wanted to just walk around wearing like a bunch of swastikas around here.
Mm-hmm.
Which already, that's not going to get you very many friends.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Part of me is curious, like, I think it's most likely something else that hasn't come up with, but when they're like, Nilsy and Castra are the ones that are like, so should be put to death or whatever, and just like, is this because I touched Prometheus's thing? Because drunk Cass stole that one statue?
That would be really funny. That's just so offensive that that Void is like, gotta kill him. Even though Void didn't ever personally meet Nora.
Well, Void has probably had enough drinks with Prometheus to know.
Oh, she knows about her for sure. Well,
a rose
she was
grass
there.
version, at least.
The only time Void and Nora were in the same place was that one time right after Absalom had gotten disintegrated out of existence, and then Prometheus used his divine intervention to get all his friends back, and Nora was restored and then like dissolved into light in a group hug. And Inrissa was just standing off to the side awkwardly because she was like, that seems like a not a group hug I'm invited to. Or feel comfortable joining. She's like, that seems like it. That's the only time they ever were in the same room.
I forgot that I got deleted for a round.
You got deleted. And then you came back. Nora was back. There was a whole moment with Nora, and Inrissa witnessed it. But that's it. That's the only interaction they ever had.
What's funny is that Prometheus is the only person to see me get deleted, but he didn't.
Yeah, he's the only one who knows.
restore me. No one knew. No one knew.
No
that
one
I
knew.
had gone.
No one knew you'd ever been deleted.
And then Prometheus is like, "It's good." I was like, "No,
What?
I
Poor Prometheus.
lost you
The
again."
link. Mm. Poor Prometheus.
I like to think that Absalom's in heaven, just like knocking on the door to the Primateria plane like this. Come on, open up.
Oh, like Jesus. Nora's there with him, just like banging on it. She's like, guys, that's enough shenanigans. Prometheus. Huh?
Prometheus just like, no. I Yeah, I have that headcanon that like Daku tried to bring Thunder to a meeting with Prometheus and Void, and then Prometheus just like out of embarrassment accidentally backhands Thunder into the glassway, like, whoops,
Daku's like, I brought you guys a therapist for our century regular lunch meetup. And Prometheus is like, oh no, it's that centaur I drowned that one time. Just accidentally slaps him into the glassway.
But I was gonna say Doku never met Thunder.
Yeah, so he would have found him and not known that Prometheus knew this guy and been like, a therapist, what a good idea. My friends need therapy. And then Prometheus is like, oh no, this guy. And that's how he got to the glassway.
The therapist.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
shoot him. I just accidentally threw more water at his face than he could potentially handle. He lived, so drowning isn't anywhere in that. Mild water
He's
trauma
clearly
at
a-
best.
Yeah.
That's why I said
I
at
mean,
best. I guess at worst. Geyser!
At worst.
Runs away.
And that's how he got awkward slapped into the glassway, is that whole conversation. She's like, oh no. And Void's like, oh, this is the therapist you drowned?
All I know is that Daku's obscenely fast now.
Seriously.
Like I did ask Luke.
Speed of light.
Like Daku, at least according to my understanding, Daku has a personal void drive that lets him step into the void just fine.
oh
Makes
boy.
sense to me.
So he can go
I have-
everywhere whenever he wants.
Nice.
I have a lot of little plastic bats left over from Halloween. What
I will
should
be
do?
right back.
Okay.
You know who won't be? The DM.
Yeah, it's looking like perhaps not.
Yeah, maybe. The suspense is driving me crazy.
I've only got to shoot one person, and it didn't do nothing.
Beep boop. Mr. DM.
Push it to the limit. What goes on the wonders it. Absalom was almost the emperor. He almost opened up the hells. Like he was very close to
And
opening
yet
hell.
I'm the one who became a god. Chump.
You know, what's weird was when the Emperor original was passing away, he's like, who's gonna take it?
What's funny?
And like, you were on the table for that one.
I was, but the only reason I didn't get it is because we took out our boons.
Mm-hmm.
That was dumb. It was so funny though, because we were like, the Emperor is a big bag of dicks. He's evil.
And then
No, he was though.
No, I know he was.
But not at that point.
It totally was. Wow,
he
he still
was, and then, well, we thought he was, and then at first we were like following orders, and then we thought he was like bad dude, and then we're like, oh wait, maybe he isn't. And then we learned, oh wait, he is a bad dude.
Half of us were ready to kill him right there.
Yeah, Absalom almost did. He would have died, and I had the Vorpal Greatsword at that point. He would have died in a single hit. The question is, if I were able to get out, that would be a different story. But
yeah. Man, things could have gone so differently if we'd made different choices.
I would have been a benevolent god emperor.
Prometheus was benevolent for a while.
Prometheus, at the very least, would have set up. He would have set up an education system and lots of forges.
Oh yeah, no. He set up specifically with things I talked with Kluki about. School systems were set up for everyone, right? Like up to like a university level. Everyone's entitled to it. Orphanages were set up. Like those were big things. The first one was done in like with Nora as its namesake.
Aww.
Daku also helped build the universities too, because that was like a joint thing.
Yeah, but it was like a big directive. Like Prometheus had so many ideas for infrastructure, and then he just like had the ability to do something with it, so he did.
Yeah. Also, I asked about this. You guys remember the one shot we did where we broke into our own keep and tried to steal a void glass?
I remember hearing about it. I wasn't there.
My character's still alive from that one.
So I had I know Drake was there because we were both paladins.
Yeah.
So that character that I had, which was a Oath of Redemption Loxodon, he set up a restaurant. And from what I understand, Clippy said it's still around today, and it serves the best food in the universe.
What's it called?
I can't remember, but it was a vegan restaurant, and it was all based on Indian dishes.
Ooh.
And specifically, I had a brand of honey that that character had created, which is still being used. It uses two types of bees to make it. The first kind of bee are called orchid bees, and they don't have stingers and they don't make honey. But what they do is they find flowers and they rub the scent on themselves, and then the best smelling one gets to mate. And
oh wow!
What my character would do is he would take the flowers that the mating pair had made the perfume out of, and give those to his honeybees.
Mm-hmm.
So that they would have the perfumed flowers that made the best smell.
Alright. Send me the information about this restaurant and I can include it potentially in the book.
She's taking all the world building.
I character's name because I deleted him and I don't think we have the chat anymore.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, because that would have been campaign 1 in the one shit.
I'll open the thing so I can write down the notes about this.
Like the DM probably still has access. It just.
But the reason in that campaign, because we were all people who had been resurrected.
Oh, I think I probably have the name in my note. Hang on, let me pull up.
Okay, let's see. Indian dish.
He stopped two people that were stronger. He tried to stop two people that were stronger than him from fighting because he had never killed anyone.
Aww.
My guy, I think I still have his character details. He was an Oath of Vengeance, but thing is, his shtick wasn't activated. Like, when we were, like, because he was a Kalashtar, and when we met with Ceramic, Ceramic's like, don't you know what you people did? And was being all like up in my character's face. My character's, even though he's Oath of Vengeance, like his shtick wasn't activated, so he didn't end up killing Ceramic.
Alright, so, if Cleveland comes back, you guys just might have to let him know. I'm gonna have to call it here for the night. I just got an emergency phone call from work.
Gotcha.
All
Okay.
right.
Some girls just had a big rock come through their window. And
Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what I'm assuming happened, because I've seen it happen before, is there's like, you know how when people don't put grass in, but they don't want to put mulch into like a garden bed, so they put rocks instead?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mhm.
when those rocks hit like your pavements, and when it's cold outside and it gets a little bit icy potentially, what'll happen is sometimes if a car hits it, a tire hits it at just the perfect angle, it'll launch the rock a little bit. Now, I've
Oh
never had
no.
it shatter a window, but it was my time, I guess. And the worst part is, it takes forever to get people there to be able to do windows at
Oh yeah.
We still have a window that's been broken for a year,
Oof.
because of issues like this, and it's so hard to get them taken care of. And so usually it's a lot easier if it's like the window that slides, which are the only ones we've ever had break is the part that we can actually take out, tape over, and then like bring it to someone. Nope, I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to actually call someone to come out for this one because it is the solid part.
Ah.
So
And he drove me, so he has to take me home.
so yeah, so that'll be it for
All
now.
right.
But it was fun for what we got. Most of
All
what
right.
I remember honestly so far is Carlo had eaten human for the first time, and it was amazing. And so he might be chasing this high for a while.